Oh, jeez. Well. Let's not dox myself. Well, hello. I have no idea how any of this works. This is, in fact, my first ever stream. So, bear with me as I learn, literally everything. Looking forward to learning and such. Let's get some music going. I also have no idea how any of the audio sounds. I've been trying to test it, but I kind of gave up at some point. So there we go. I do have a save file somewhat going because I figured it would be better to hang out and learn things with at least things kind of going, because I have no understanding of this game or Twitch in general. So we love it, and here we go. Looks like chat may or may not be working on Twitch. We will find out. And that's not going to work as the layout is right now, but we're going to roll with it. I believe we have a medical emergency. Had one, past tense. Right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Well, last I left off, things were, not going well. I had gotten raided, and just things started to cave in. It was generally bad. And I think I may need to actually just start over entirely. Game is... Thank you. Alright, let's just fix that. Thank you for letting me know. Darwin Deus Ex Machina. Oops, well, let's get to the right thing here. Okay. Let's see. Is that getting a little bit better for game volume? Maybe. Just maybe. Alright. Rock on. Well, let's, thanks. Cool. Well, let's, see how miserably I can fail now. I'm not entirely optimistic that this run is gonna go well at all, because the everything. And again, the systems are just not what I would have expected for initial, for someone who's new to gaming. We'll say that. Alright. We have that going well. He's not gonna tend right now, I believe, so... I think I need to start a new run, which is embarrassing, but I think I do, because I have no idea what I was even doing here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Confirm. So I've heard that doing things via crash landed is, you know, your typical experience here. I've also heard it's a little easier. I know people who do a lot on naked brutality, and that is, so I've heard, rather difficult. So we're gonna keep with crash landed here, just because noob. I am going with Strive to Survive because also noob, and, you know, jiving with my get good goal, I guess, keeping the alliteration here. We're just gonna keep with that. I do want to stay on Cassandra Classic. In my opinion, the predictability is nice early on, and also, you know, it's a sim story emulation game in my mind, so having things be predictable is fun, you know. So that's that. We are gonna try to do some fun things here, and just you know, just learn some systems, learn some stuff. Yeah, perfect. I do want to continue to play the easier maps just to start with. You know, again, keeping with my phrasing here and just keeping everything more or less easy to avoid many deaths. So just keeping in on that. Let's see. I've heard of some really interesting maps and just themed runs happening. I've heard a lot of people doing just really cool things that I would eventually love to be able to do. Yeah. So I think this is honestly, you know, in my expert opinion, which we all know, not expert at all, it's gonna be fine. We'll just go ahead and do that. And then I think I'm not gonna include any ideologies yet because I have no idea how other things work. So adding on, you know, all of this is just not the wisest and would be probably pretty boring. So, just 1 second here. There we go. Right. Right. Let's, yeah. Nope. I feel like that's also terrible. So, I feel like choosing pawns early on is really daunting because it's like you have enough knowledge to know that like vaguely what you need, but at the same time you don't actually know what's going to be truly useful. I mean, none of that is, you know, useful except for maybe that. But especially trying to balance the relationships early on is just a nightmare, and I probably should just not even think about it, but alas, here we are. Wow. I was like, oh, this person isn't that bad, and then I looked further and read above, you know, my 2nd grade reading level. So that's super cool. Capable of violence, like you almost had me, even with the misogyny. Something don't think I would have said in real life. So I've heard a lot of good things about this game. It does speak well that it is too smart. It is technically an older game in the scheme of things, but it's getting constant updates. Well, maybe not constant, but you know, there's big DLC coming out, right? Pretty big. I'm excited for it. That's actually one of the things that made me get into this and download the game, because I'm really fascinated with horror survival games. Probably the first thing that really got me going in video games period was Amnesia: The Dark Descent. That was absolutely one of my favorite things of all time when it came out. So again, almost had me. Incapable of intellectual, but I suppose that's only the first one, so let's just move on for the interest of everyone here, including myself. So we have basically, definitely need a researcher. I feel like Recluse would be fine, except for the fact that I'm doing crash landed, so therefore not fine. But like, I feel like this person's kind of awesome, actually. It might be worth dealing with people for that. I mean, who knows? They might all die anyway. I've heard that happens a lot. I've heard, I mean, yeah, yeah, it's happening. So I think I just need, ideally mining and plants. Yeah, I feel like that's awful. Bloodlust is just not something I want to deal with early on. A lot of this is just great. Ambrosia addiction, no thanks. Alright. Herbalist, I feel like that's something that we're looking for here. So I feel like this could be a really good decision here. We've got some pretty good mood boosts based on the relations going on. I have a heat and a double burning passion in plants, which, hell yeah. Medical's great, like that. Mining is above 3, so like that's basic proficiency, right? I think. Cooking could be a little better just because we're dealing with a 4. So I don't know, I feel like this is good. I guess we'll find out, won't we? If anything, you know, you start over. Let's go for it. Now the dreaded learning curve. That's really loud. Alright, let's do some stuff here, because I know it's loud here. Oh, I should also pause first. There we go. Alright. We're gonna... Yeah. Alright. Cool. Right. Well, let's take a look at the map here. I feel like that's pretty good. I may want to just go ahead and... I think I might want to build into some of this right now, but let's just do that and remember how to open drop pods and like, hey, let's open the learning helper, don't you think? Alright. Embarrassing. I'm used to being somewhat of an expert at things, so not knowing things is just awful, right? Yeah. Go over here and learn some stuff and eventually stop. Okay, cool. I have no idea what I'm doing here. This is cool and embarrassing. Love this. Alright, well, because I had it all working. I sure did. Oop. Alright. Well, for my amazing 2 viewers, I'm gonna call it because this is a test stream and I'm thoroughly amused and embarrassed with my lack of knowledge. So, rock on, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.